evening or morning, everybody. Depending on when you get to watch this. Minute to skim it. Got a huge pile of books. Tomorrow you're going to be very happy. Alright. So I'll start with some not number ones, even though there's lots of number ones this week. Valiant's got the second issue of Archer and Armstrong. Remember that Archer went into Armstrong's bag of holding trying to find him and left his adopted sister on the outside of the bag and said, "Don't steal the bag." So I'm telling you, she's tempted. Yeah, you gotta read that book because it's hilarious. Okay, Delete. Number 2. Remember last issue, you have this little girl's parents being killed in front of her, and the mom telling the super from the building or the maintenance man from the building to take their daughter and make sure her blind line gets wiped. So in this book you find a little bit more about the daughter and definitely more about the maintenance man. Probably if you are a good guesser, you could figure out the maintenance man is not a dumb dude. You'll find out more about that. Alright, so this is a new company. This is a company called Stranger. And this book is Barathun. So if you like cool Lord of the Rings, medieval stuff with elves and trolls and all that kind of fun stuff, this book is for you. Marvel has first issue of Moon Knight. This is a really great story. So this is him in the insane asylum, and he doesn't remember anything of who he is. They're trying to tell him who he is when he's there, and the orderlies to take care of him pretty much torture him a whole bunch. But he, yeah, it's really great. I keep on picking up Marvel books and thinking, I'm not going to like this Marvel book, but then I like the Marvel books, so I guess just pick up all the Marvel books and you'll probably like them. Just by yourself. Another Marvel book. This is that cool C-3PO story that everyone's been waiting on, and it's taken a little while to come. It explains where he got his red arm. Remember he mentions that in the new movie, so this is a good book to pick up so you can understand what's going on there. This is a cool new book from Oni. This is called Heartthrob. This is about a woman who gets a new heart. It spends a whole other book talking about how her life is just horrible and the place that she works for is an insurance agency, and she gets out of the hospital with a new heart, and they basically tell her they're not going to pay for the heart surgery. And there's a little twist in here about who the guy on the cover is. I don't want to ruin that for you, so read that book. Good. Alright, our friends at Blue Juice Comics, they're finally come out with their new project. I know you've been trying to figure out where in the world has Anne Bonny been. We need more Anne Bonny. Anne Bonny will be coming back to you soon, but Tim Yates, creator of Anne Bonny, has been working on this book called Aether Empire. So if you like steampunk and Victorian era awesomeness and sciencey stuff and piratey fighting between ships, this is for you. Pick this up. You will not be disappointed. Another Marvel title this week. This is The Unbelievable Gwenpool, which makes you believe this is ridiculous. Why would I want to read this book? This is a book based on a book based on a book based on a character. That's okay. You will like this book. It's funny. Imagine regular Deadpool and his kind of quippiness, but much more tongue-in-cheek, cutesy girl smack talking. It is really funny, by the way. And then you should not be surprised that another title from Aftershock, one of our new favorite companies of all time, has a new book called Jackpot. Okay, this is the number 1. So think of a cool heist book that happens on a yacht of a very bad mob man. There's a big group doing the heist, so really cool. Really neat book by Boom. It's from the Boombox line. This is called Goldie Vance. This happens inside of a hotel that is run by Goldie's father. I think he's like the main manager. And this is a book of intrigue. So imagine kind of like Scooby-Doo, where you've got the kids are the ones solving the mysteries. That's what goes on in this book. You will like this character very much. Oh man. Okay, Black Road. This is an Image book. So main character in this book I think is called Magnus. I only read 13 books this week, so it's kind of all stuck in my brain in a weird way. I think it's Magnus. He gets paid to try to help Roman cleric, a Catholic cleric across the country to the north using the Black Road. And in this book, Christians are thought of in a very bad way because I guess they're taxing people. And so he doesn't do a very good job of keeping his ward alive, but he meets someone along the way, and he's doing his own soul searching about what side he wants to fight for. Very good book. I wasn't disappointed with anything this week, really. Kind of wanted to have something to be like about, but they're all good. I read this #1 about a month ago, The Samurai, that takes place in the Isle of No Name. What's so funny about this book is that it says 2 of 2, which would lead me to believe this is the end of the storyline, but it's not so. It actually ends you with it to be continued. Remember, guy shows up looking for his brother on this island. He just happens to come there at the same time as the Yakuza's there to try to get their money out of the villagers. The villagers have foolishly spent their money on a champion to try to defeat the Yakuza's champion, because if they can, they don't have to pay the tax money. And so now they have no champion. So this is what happens after that. So I don't want to rob you of any joy from this. Really, really beautiful art, by the way. Pick that up if you can. Now, I didn't know what this book was about, but I have to tell you, so this is a Dark Horse called House of Penance. And when I was pregnant with my first child, I went to the Winchester house. If you've ever been there, it's a very, very creepy place where the owner of it, she believed that she was being pursued by spirits of evil spirits after the death of her husband and daughter. Spirits were coming back at her because of all the people that had been killed with Winchester rifles. Okay, so that's the back tale. This is the actual story of her. So this is her while she's alive, building on the Winchester house and all the crazy things that happen. So really, really good. Another book to pick up. I'm sorry that I'm going to totally break your bank this week, because I cannot not recommend any of those books. Many of these will be put on our wall at the 100% returnability rate. So if you pick it up and you don't like it, bring it back, pick out something else you do like. So you have lots of opportunities to have lots of good things to read this week. See you later. Bye. Purple